hoping for my sake it rains like crazy today. Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here today, please make sure to smash that subscribe button, and for all my returning subscribers, welcome to another video by your ultimate fave who ultimately has a completely different hairstyle. Never done this before, but it's definitely a wig, and for most of you who actually follow me on social media, you have seen this wig before because I used it for a campaign for my what's this, Aretha Franklin campaign. So I had to go buy like a wig that resembled like the 60s or the 70s, and then I didn't have one of those, so I went to go buy like a, it's almost like a razor cut, but this was more like on the pixie cut version. So if any of you are into these haircuts and you want to know where I got this wig, I actually got it from Togo's hair salon in Sprayed View. A lot of you know I grew up there. So Mama Togo, which is my friend's mom, Lisa's mom, she is the god of pixie cuts. You understand what I'm saying? She's the god of pixie cuts. So today I woke up and I really wanted to do a story time, but I didn't feel like laying a frontal because lately my frontals have been looking like ultimate shite. So I was just like, let me just try this, because I was wearing this two-piece that I got from Shine and it was very basketball-y, like very, you know. So I was like, let me try wear this. And it's working for indoor video recording only. Okay, cool guys, so welcome back to another story time and mukbang. As you guys can see, I know for those of you are like, okay, but where's the food? Because I'm obviously sitting on the ground. Sometimes I like eating on the floor. So today I got a salad from Kauai. Is that how you say it? Kauai. I don't particularly know how you say it. For those who don't know what salad is my favorite, this is my ultimate favorite. This is the chicken Caesar salad. It's new on their menu and it's so hard to find that I can only get it from the Meyersdal Virgin Active branch. The New Red Ruth Virgin Active branch doesn't even have this salad. It doesn't even have it available. Well, it doesn't have it available on order. And I've checked both Uber Eats and that other one. Right, okay. So because I also wasn't sure whether I wanted a salad and I knew you guys were gonna come at me, I also got some chicken licken because I felt like, okay, if I don't feel like eating a chicken salad, I can always eat chicken wings. So I got the hot wings meal 8. It's my absolute favorite and it's got a little bit of toast, but I'm gonna try to stay away from the toast. And then to drink, I got a peach breezer, which is ice cold. Ooh, that sound. I put this one in the freezer so it had a little bit of like ice particles, but they make it taste better. I'm really hoping I get invited to the Bacardi Fun House thing, because I went to Confronting and I realized that this is what I'm meant to be doing. I'm meant to be going to Groove and vlogging at Groove. And you know what I love? I love that people are now embracing the fact that I vlog at Groove. Like, nobody's even surprised. Niggas see me and they go, welcome to my YouTube channel. And I'm like, I know that's right. I know that's motherfucking right. Can we have another sip? And then we can get into the crux of the story. As you guys can see, it is a heated ass story time, which is what I'm gonna give you. That's why I did this hairstyle. It's giving very love and basketball. It's giving very Barry. It's giving very that, because it's heated, right? You know, but I don't have lipstick on my teeth because I have a tendency of not seeing that. So you guys, because this is a big meal, I'm just literally gonna mix mash between the two because I was craving both things. The salad part of it is because I've been eating a lot of bad food lately, so my fart has been giving it away. That, yike, just a little bit. So this is the Caesar salad. This is the Caesar sauce. And as you can see, it's got the spicy chicken, it's got the coconut shavings, which are like a spicy delicious flavor, some parmesan shavings, that's cheese. I add extra avo in it, and then it has like some rosa tomatoes, and then I like to add the sauce, right? And then you know what, am I one of the few people who actually love a Caesar salad? Because I went to this restaurant once and I ordered a Caesar salad, and this other lady, she was black, she was like, are you sure? I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, a lot of black people don't like that salad. A lot of foreign internationals like that salad, but not a lot of people from this side. Have you tasted it before? Are you sure? Because it's got like some anchovy dressing. And I'm like, girl, I am sure. Okay. All right. Sorry guys, I have a tendency of being ghetto. It's not a tendency, it's who I am. I'm from the ghetto. Here are our wings, just in case I change my mind. But I'm gonna be alternating between the two anyway. So, do I begin at the beginning or the beginning? It's up to you. Hey, you guys know I've had 4 boyfriends, so this is also one of this is like my ex Drake, where in actual fact the story is about how he cheated on me with the mother of his kids. You know, I've always said in a confession session that men who have kids, there is a very, very huge chance that they have like some sort of like bond with the mother of the kids that is like, I wouldn't say it's unbreakable. Some men have the capability of having kids with other women and not having like sexual relations, but then in a lot of cases they have that bond, and whether they act on it or not, you can't control it. Kawaii. You guys did a thing, yeah. And there's cucumbers. When I met Drake, you know when they say how you get a man is how you're gonna lose him? When I met Drake, I met him the same way I lost him. He cheated on someone with me, and he cheated on me with other people. And by the time I had left Drake, or by the time I had realized, oh my god, I don't know that the man I'm sleeping with, cute Samia, there's a stranger. Oh my god. A little letters flew out of there. Sorry guys. Where was I? Cute Tamia, there's a stranger in my house. By the time I started realizing that, no guys, this guy's a complete stranger, I don't know who I'm dating. There had been like 5, 6 women in the mix. We were all sister wives. It was literally Utano on his team. Like literally, that was my life. But let's start at the beginning when I was still the apple of his eye, right? I blame CD for all of this. But anyway, I met Drake obviously when I was young, and at the time that I had met him, he was at a party with another girl, so he was dating somebody else at the time. And then obviously fast forward to the part where he broke up with her and obviously wanted to pursue things with me because we met and then we kicked it off like a house on fire, right? No problem. It's the coconut shavings adding that whole sweet but spicy element to it. Mixed in with the anchovy, the avo, the chicken. I'm staying away from the croutons just a little bit because obviously you guys said I have a nice booty and I don't want to ruin it because you guys are going to say, you see, you ruined it, you're ruining it. But I'm going to have one crouton just for the sound. Okay, I sharp buffet. Drake and I, we meet and then we have our lunch dates, and then he professes that he really cares about me. And then when I first asked him like, dude, do you have a kid? He's like, bro, I got 2. I'm like, okay, cool. No, I like that. Now let me tell you why I didn't mind it at the time. I am a child who has lots of stepbrothers and stepsisters, so I think I was more conditioned to understand that maybe that could be my life because that's the life I came from and nothing else. I was just like, maybe this is what it's meant to happen. But I really cared about him and he cared about me. And then, hi man, then he told me somewhere in our December love affair that in actual fact, no, he didn't actually tell me in December, we were having a great time. Like, I was with him almost every day. We were drinking together on the weekends. He would take me to all my favorite restaurants. Like, he was just literally, like, he was sweeping me off my feet, right? And that's normally what happens when you find new love in December. Which is why you shouldn't find love in December, because I think most of my boyfriends, I found them in December, bro. Except Kenneth. I found Kenneth in May. But everybody else, Drake, December. Nathan, December. Jerome, Probably dated in December, but we had known each other, right? But I am starting to notice this trend where I meet my boyfriends in December. So maybe December is like a significant month for me. I don't know what it is. But or maybe it's when I'm in my bad bitch peaking season. So he was taking me out to all my favorite restaurants. We're having a good time. And then I would visit at his place. And he'd always urge me like, no, Sipo Van. I'd be like, because guys, I'd never slept at a boy's house. My sister was not playing those games with me. Cool, sharp. Hi, okay. One day in January, one fateful day in about Jane, almost to Feb, bro. I'm not like it wasn't January. One fateful day in January, I wanted to come over to his place because now I was getting accustomed to us like chilling at his place, and instead of having to him like fork out money on me, right? Which don't get me wrong, I liked it, but we were starting to grow like there was an attachment. Hi man, kabona man motsasabatla ke tla kontlung abo. I'm like, oh, this salad. Okay, let me have a piece of chicken wings. So one of these fateful days, he's being very edgy and whatever. So fast forward to the main element of the story is that what he didn't tell me is that he was still living with the mother of his kids, but they had broken up, they were separated, but they were living in one house together. And I was like, what? No, this guy is playing me. And he's like, nah, lady, I'm dead serious. You guys are living in one house, 2 bedrooms, huh? 2 kids, and you're not sleeping together, separated, nothing. And he was like, yes. And I'm like, you're lying. You're lying. You're taking a piss, mate. And he's like, bro, I'm being dead ass. Like, we may live together, but it's for the sake of the children. So to a certain degree, he knew how to back up his claims, right? He knew how to back up his claims, because I'd be like, send a selfie at 7 in the morning. And then he'd send one. Hello. And I'd be like, hi man, no. Huh? Then he'd be like, no, I sleep in one bedroom with one kid and she sleeps in the other bedroom with another one. I'm like, you're such a lying liar that I can't move past it, right? But then eventually I believed that nonsense. And then at some point or the other, she actually did move out. His story was that she found out about me. You know what? I want to believe that aspect, but I know there's more to this, you know? But then I was just like, hi. And of which it ended up being that way because we dated for years, right? It was one of those things where I can't take away the fact that we really genuinely fell for each other, and it was becoming very difficult. It was becoming very difficult to, you know, date other people. And I was also starting to feel like, no, bro, what the fuck? Nah, I can't do this. And then I didn't believe him for some time, right? And then until there was a point where, anyway, the point is I was the side, right? I was the side unknowingly until I knew, and I obviously had to put in the ultimatums. But evidently, in hindsight, when I look at it, I was the side. Fast forward now to 2 years in. Yeah, 2, because we're living in that other side. Okay? Now, I can see, man, Jorge. I don't know where I started to realize, why, man, something's not just making a sense here, right? It was Valentine's Day. It was, I can't tell if it was Valentine's Day or it was Father's Day, but it was a specific day that happened on a Sunday. Now that time, siyajola. Like, hey, she knew, everybody knew, we all knew. Giyajolega la. Hey, I don't know. It was between Father's Day and Valentine's Day. Was it Mother's Day? No! I don't remember what it was because all I know is that there was an interchange between them. I don't know who reached out to who first. But I could be wrong. It could have been him in hindsight when I look about it now. But on that particular Sunday, I think it was her. I think it was her. She reached out and said, Happy Father's Day. The boys and I love you so much. Yaba? And I'm like, I'm like, yeah. So initially, when she sends that, and I know it because she used that particular, the kid aspect as a scapegoat, in my opinion. In my opinion at the time. To add in the extra part, the boys and I are in love with you. What was that? Red card. Something it's hitting the water here. So I don't know how I stumbled onto that message, but then I asked him, I'm like, aye man, yeah? And he's also like, aye, what is she what is she doing, right? And then after that, we have a little like mini disagreement about it. I wouldn't even call it a fight because he genuinely seemed like discombobulated. He also didn't understand. Yes, I use the word discombobulated because obviously I'm becoming the thesaurus of YouTube, using big words to obviously showcase that my parents were fighting for something, you know? So then him and I were like, okay. I was like, why would she send you this? And he was like, dude, I have no flipping idea. And I'm like, she knows you with me, right? Because we had been dating for just over a year, like a year and a half, and we're like basically living together at the time. And he was like, dude, she knows I'm with you. And I'm like, okay, well, that's good then. Now it's his response. So now he's like, hey, I don't know how to respond to this. I'm like, you know what? Just say, thank you so much. I love you guys too. Don't single out anybody at the stage. I think I had allowed him, or maybe he did it behind my back, I don't remember, but I do remember seeing his response. And I was like, you know what? I can let this one slide because obviously I'm the op in this situation. I'm the motherfucking op. I'm the home-wrecking bitch who broke up a family, supposedly. Hi man, things now start getting intense. Yeah? Hey! And now, I find out, no man, there was something going on, and then now it had been years in. I think it had been, because it was 2016 to 2000 and however long, right? But she only approached me and told me the truth in 2018 or 2017. Yeah, 17, 18. I remember losing my mind in that house. So, okay, fine guys, fine. They're obviously having their chats about the child, supposedly, the children. I don't know nothing. I'm not going through it. Like, there was a point where I just told myself, you know what, I'm not even gonna engage with this honey because like I could see obviously the phone calls and stuff, like he would go and answer them outside, but out of pure respect, I was like, dude, I can't be sitting in and listening in on conversations that have to do with his children or somebody else. Like, that's just nah. But I did have an issue with it because at the end of the day, I'm someone who comes from a family where we're blended and my siblings have different moms. And you don't see my dad run into the corner to go answer the phone and go, okay, Shaban. No. So to a certain degree, I was just like, nah, man. Okay, if you guys just talk about the kids, why can't you just talk about the kids? And then I think he picked it up and then he obviously started changing and he would speak in front about the kids, right? Or maybe he would switch on the topic of how the kids stink. I hate men with everything in me. And you know, guys, deep down in my spirit, I felt it. Now here's where the camel broke off the camel's back. The straw broke off the camel. Where's my salad? Now this is where the straw broke with the camel's back. One day we were driving, and we were driving to some part in the east, right? We were driving to a place in the east where him and I used to frequent. Then she calls in the car, and then he's like, I'll call her back. And I'm like, wait, what? Okay. She calls again. In the car. So I'm like, dude, answer, it might be urgent, you know? I was like, no, what. And then in the car that day. I don't know if I demanded it from him or what had happened, but for someone who was very good at hiding stuff, when the water got hot, he definitely, like, if you put him in hot water, like if he knows he's in hot water, he knows he's in hot water. So I was like to him, oh, is that so? Give me your phone. I was like, yeah, give me your phone. Okay, we even had like a mini tussle for it because I was like, nah, call her back. As he's busy defying this thing, I go straight to Instagram because I knew. I was like, something is waiting for me there in Instagram. And then I go through the chats. And then when I go through the chats, man, I can see, man, these chats aren't connecting. Like, they're having one conversation, and as she leads to something, it just stops. Midway. Okay. There'll be a conversation about something like this, and then he'll only delete the parts where they start getting very sentimental and very sexual. Oh my god. And then he will showcase the parts where they're just talking about the kids. So you can see the message. What delete the message. But he didn't want the other side to delete a message. Yeah. Okay, then here comes this partner. Then while I had his phone, I don't know at which point I had his phone, I then did I reach out to her first? Oh, I think I said something about I want to talk to her. You know what I'm saying? I think I reached out. Because I was like, you know what, this guy's taking me for a goose actually. Nah, he's a liar. I reached out. I reached out to her and I basically said, hey man, not to be rude or disrespectful or anything like that, because I stole her number off his phone. I'm like, what's happening? You know what, woman to woman. And you know what she did, guys? You know what she did? She sent screenshots of my message, and she basically sent it to him and said, why is your girl texting me? Yay! I'm like, oh bitch, you wanna play like that? You wanna do me like this? And I know I was reaching out, obviously worried, and I'm like, okay, listen, dude. He keeps saying one thing, but I think that he's lying. What is the chat? And she was basically on some, well, I'm not even gonna engage with you because you don't know what it's like to be the mother of his cat. And I was like, dude, I can break her next week and I can make it shake for everybody. You know that, right? Oh, you want to test me? No, but then she was rude, guys. The point is, she was rude. She was really rude to me. As a matter of fact, she actually tried to humiliate me by sending it to my ex-boyfriend. Then my ex was like, Yabo, I told you not to do these things. And then I was like, I felt like I had lost that battle. Like we were having, there was a point where him and I had a back and forth, and she was basically coming at me on some, you know what? Well, you don't know what it's like to be the mother of his kids, and I'm not gonna answer to you. I don't even know you. What did you get asking, man? What's going on? Like on some, bitch, or you thought. And I'm like, bitch, I didn't even know you. Dude, I don't even know you. I didn't even know who you were till 3 months in. Okay? I don't know you, bro. Like, I was like, okay. If really like chica, let's be. One day. See, now thing is, I don't go onto Facebook, bro. I don't go onto Facebook at all. One fateful day, I decide to check my Facebook inboxes. I decide out of the fucking blue to check my Facebook inboxes, and you'll never believe what I found. Ask me what I found. Now the thing is, we hadn't even given her a name because it didn't really matter, right? But for story's sake, I'm just gonna call her Mrs. Robinson. No. I'll call her Jacqueline, because that's the only name that is popping into my head right now. There is absolutely no resemblance, no connection, no some sort of cognitive, nothing. I'm just gonna call her Jacqueline. Jackie. Yeah! Let me call her Jackie Christie, because she literally loved the mess. I'm not even gonna lie. This time, Jackie. Fine. Drake then comes clean about certain elements about Jackie, painting Jackie as the obsessed person who can't let go of the relationship. So obviously I'm riding the wave, but deep down in my spirit I know, no. It takes two. It takes two to be messy, okay? It takes two to be messy. And then when I'm not putting it past him, because now at the time what she didn't know is that he was already messing around with other girls this side. And probably that side. Now I'm probably in every area code, you know? Hoes in different area codes, you know? I gotta give Drake that. I mean, you know what? Nigga. Right. Anyway. One fateful day, Bashan. Zakala much. Aha, Jackie Christie. You know what? If you ever get access to this video, I just want you to know, like, I never had any bad blood towards you. If anything, I was always defending you until you decided that it was time to come at me. So I was like, well, yeah. The person who laughs the longest obviously is not me, because I'm not the one who's kid anyway. But it's fine. That was a choice I made myself, yo. Okay? I go through my Facebook messages, because a lot of my high school friends, the ones who still have Facebook, they would obviously send DMs on there, right? And I don't know what I was checking for, because it was around those times where you had to kind of link your Instagram to your Facebook. So now you had to, you know, do those things to make a business account and things like that. And obviously I didn't have a business account, but I was trying to grow as an influencer. No, actually as a YouTuber or whatever. I go into the DMs, who do I find? The number 2. The other one was some other girl from high school. She was asking me to be part of something, thing, and I was just like, yo, dude, no. Number 2 was Jacqueline Christie. Jackie Christie number 2 in my DMs. You know what she says to me? She's like, hi, I heard you wanted to speak to me. I just wanted to let you know that Drake has been lying about the nature of our relationship, and in actual fact we're still seeing each other intimately. Gonna go when I read that message. When I read that message, he was driving back from having spent the weekend at his hometown, and he passed by her. And I was at his house waiting for him. Guys, first thing I say is, then she sends screenshots. So she says, hey, I heard you wanted to talk to me. I just wanted to let you know. And she was saying it with a very smug, there was a very smug tone in her messaging. It wasn't a, hey, I just thought you should know that he's cheating on us. Because I mean, I was a girlfriend, guys. Can't put that past me. But she was like, bitch, if you were wondering, you lost, game over. Well, okay. She sends me screenshots. Now she sends me screenshots. I'm looking, I can see conversations. Then there was one image where he sent her a very dirty picture. Right? I'm like, okay, I can tell what she's trying to tell me. I can see what she's trying to tell me now. Nah. And the tone was smug, right? It wasn't a, hey, I'm so sorry. I know you've been trying to reach out to me. I've also been trying to. No. She was like, hey, how'd you want to talk to me? Just wanted to let you know this was going on. And you told me you guys broke up. Not I did. I responded first. I was like, hi, why are you sending me all of this? She goes on, yeah, because I don't know what the hell she said. I don't remember. I was just like, hi, why are you sending me this? What, you thought I was gonna leave him? Also, you acknowledged me in our trio of a relationship. You acknowledged that the both of us are holding him down. What do you want me to do? Byron, what did you want me to do? As I'm waiting for her responses, because I can see Rayman Moto's typing screenshot. I send it to Drake, I send it straight to mom. I'm like, now there's going to be one final winner in here, and it's not gonna be you, my vibes, because sometimes when you count the chickens before a hatch, all you get is a yolk. Send it, and I'm like, no, it's time for a family meeting. Family meeting. I was like, it's a gentle one. I'm all for woman to woman, but don't ever for a second think I ain't finna play the game like you. Shit, if you saying don't mess with my man, don't mess with my man. Well, understand? And then now when I've been 3.5 years in, like we living together, I'm at his house. Like I was only going home to go pick up more clothes to go put at his house. I was just going home to make sure my parents are still alive, but shit, I haven't been living with Drake. Drake was my family. Okay. Okay. We have to respond. I mean, I sang Sandy the Pera, I sang in Zoom Tava Zongan. Because I was like, now it's time for things to show back. Because one, I was right. But two, nah, this bitch is trying. She is trying me. And now, I get it. You know what? Both parties are hurt in this instance. But in my defense, you can't come at me and be smug towards me because I'm not the one who cheated on you. Okay? It was him. And to treat another woman the way she treated me, I was like, then I made a mental note in my head that I'm not leaving. Nah, we're gonna have to share it. Nah, I ain't leaving, I ain't losing, I ain't going out like that. I mean, I left him eventually, guys, I mean, how? But I wasn't gonna go out like that. Yo, I sent him to him while he's on the way back, and it's at night now. Now Mutu doesn't want to come home. Yo, guys, I used to love that man. Yo, like even when he made me sick, I was like, I'ma cook for him, I'ma clean for him, I'ma do whatever he want me to do, cause he's my man. Yeah, but it was the right thing to do anyway. So, fine. But I know how far it is from there. I know how far it is to get there to here. Where is he? Now I find out he's been making calls, calling people. He's stressed. He's stressed. Niggas is stressed. Niggas is stressed. I was right. And he was like, yo, bro, you were so right. I'm like, now I'm looking at all the things. Now I'm analyzing the dates. Now I'm doing this. And he's like, no, it happened that time. I'm like, you lying. Because I remember when we bought these pants. Yo, now it was shipping, guys. Yeah, I know. And you know what? That's how I found out that the man who cheated on his girl with me then cheated on me with her again. And then, guys, I was a prisoner that day. But that's pretty much what happened. Like, that's genuinely how. You see why I say me? No, like, guys, baby mama drama, I'm good. For now, I'm really good. He's gonna have to be, the only time I would date someone with kids is if he's much older. And when I say much older, I mean like late 30s, because I'm gonna need someone who's so tired, ready to settle down, that by the time he meets me, he's just so in shock to be with me that he decides to marry me. Cause I ain't dealing with that shit no more. From a young guy. No, absolutely not, guys. And that's really what happened. And then also the mom got involved. Oh, bro, it's getting hectic. But I'm gonna save that for another day, because obviously we need to preserve people's dignities. And I don't like really talking about older people in a story. Like, why are we talking about people? The only older people I should be talking about are my parents. Because those people deserve all the smoke. Who said you must make me? Ha! Son. That's pretty much my afternoon little story time for you guys. And I just want to put out a disclaimer. No, let me drink this because I did want to do this at the end, but it's not going to be a good feeling. So I just want to apologize to all my subbies in Botswana. I know that obviously by the time I release this video, a lot of you will have seen that I can't make it. You know what, honestly, it truly was an oversight on my part. You know, you're out here thinking because you did your passport and it lasts you for 10 years, you're not even thinking at any point that your passport's gonna lapse, you know. And in my mind, and I'm gonna be really honest with you guys, now my dad and I were very paranoid. So my dad's always kept my passport because the only time I've ever traveled was with my family or with my family members. I've never really traveled out of the country by myself at all. I've never traveled out of the country without my family. I've never traveled out of the country with anyone besides my family. So I never really ever used my passport. And I found out it actually took a while for me to get recruited by the O Exclusive events, I think it is. I hope I'm not butchering it. So XO Exclusive did reach out to me, but I kind of took a long time to agree because I wasn't really sure who they had on board, and also I thought it was a bit of a scam. And then a friend of mine, Tato Ramberi, reached out to me to tell me that no, this is a real thing. So it had been about, I think, a little over a month. At the time that they did tell me, I obviously agreed to go. I didn't even hesitate because one, it was a group of us, it was like an expo, and honestly in my comments I see a lot of people from Botswana, and not to obviously single them out and to say that other countries don't comment, but people from Botswana are always there, always showcasing their flag, always showing love. And that's why I felt like it was a time to obviously travel. And then on the Tuesday and Wednesday, we were talking about how we need to go do our COVID test, our PCR test, so that we can obviously be cleared and go to Botswana. And in order to do that, when you are traveling abroad, is when you actually need your passport number. So I had asked my dad, and that's when we realized that my passport had actually expired 2 months prior, in September actually. So I was just heartbroken. Like, I still am, you know, and I don't want to cry about it because it sucks, you know. Like, I've cried about it for days, and I did everything. I went to every single Home Affairs. Then this other one guy, when I got to my 4th Home Affairs, was like to me, dude, nobody does emergency passports anymore because passports are issued out within 7 days. So nobody does that one anymore. And also, what also set me back was that today, the day that I'm shooting this, the 16th, was considered a holiday. So a lot of people had taken leave. And there were just so many things that were stacked up against me that it was literally impossible. There was no miracle that I could have done, and I was bummed. I am bummed. Like, I don't want to cry about it because I just felt like it was one good thing that I could have done. It was the beginning of the step of how to do a meet and greet, of to go to another country and see people and, you know, shoot collaborations, shoot mukbangs, try Botswana food from Botswana, not Botswana food. But yeah, it truly was an oversight on my part, a bad one, and I'm bummed about it. I'm really bummed. And I'm just really having a hard time just kind of accepting the fact that I'm not gonna go. It sucks. I hate disappointing people. Like, so many people send me messages saying we're so excited to see you, there was even this other lady on Twitter who reached out to me. I think her name is Tabi, and we were supposed to like do a collab, and I was even telling my friends that, you know what, I'm actually gonna surprise her and ask her to meet me in this place, or like ask her to come through, or like maybe Uber her, and then we can do the collab where I'm staying, because obviously I'm not gonna say something on Twitter and not make it happen, you know what I mean? Like if I say collab, I'm being dead ass. I'm dead ass we're doing it. So it lighted up a fire in me. Like I want to do a meet and greet. I want to do one in Botswana. Like I want to go there. I was looking forward to going there. Like it was my first time going out of the country alone, but going to an expo where people want to actually see me and meet me. And my sister was even telling me how nice Botswana is, because she's been there. She went there in varsity. She had a friend called Dimpo in varsity, so she lived in Botswana, and my sister went there. She's like, it's so nice there. Like it's crime free. It's amazing. I think the only thing I was nervous about, I was like, yo, there's no harm. But other than that, like I was, and honestly, I have no one to be upset with except myself. Like I can't even ask them to postpone it. I can't even ask them to do anything, because that would just be selfish. That was just be so selfish. People have invested. People have probably set up tents and set up locations and booked out places, and you know. So I just decided to take this one L, like all the other L's that I've taken, and just let it be, and hope that an opportunity will present itself, or if I reach out to sponsors and reach out to people and actually bring my vision to life, I can be able to make it happen a lot sooner than December, because I can't wait that long. But yeah, guys, I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry that I couldn't come. This truly was an oversight, and I'm just so hurt that I disappointed you guys. I really am. But for everybody who is still going to the expo, and to my friends, and to all the guys, I hope you guys have fun. I hope you guys kill it. I hope you guys make lots of videos and create lots of content. But just most importantly, I hope everybody who has paid to go there has a really good time nonetheless. But to all the people who did want to see me, I promise you guys will see me a lot sooner than you think. So I love you guys so much, and I'm sorry that I ended this on a bad note. I just felt I owed my subbies in Botswana an apology. So yeah, anyway guys, thank you so much for watching this story time. I'm sorry that my mood is just kind of deflated, but yeah, I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys on my next episode of Vlogmas.